If you're watching this retro weather program, you're either a longtime Barry ZeVan, the Weatherman fan, or you've just become one. Thank you for watching. I'm Louie Anderson, in case you didn't know.
Thank you, Louie, and we'll have a very special retro celebrity memory at the end of today's program. But first, let's take a look at this terrible, terrible precipitation forecast from the National Weather Service and NOAA. Look at all that rain, even out in the west. But the big story is the snow out near Rapid City in the Black Hills, which are now the White Hills. 6 to 12 inches of snow out there, and being toward the end of May now, it's just incredible. And all this moisture is coming out of, right now, low pressure center, which is the main weather maker up here in the upper Midwest and also out to the west with that 12 inches of snow out in the Black Hills, and Rapid City itself had at least 2 inches. All this moisture is circulating around this low, giving 70 degrees to Omaha for the high today. East of the front, we have 81 degrees in Chicago. The high today in Oklahoma City, also 81, but a lot of rain down there, as we know. They don't need the flooding with the thunderstorms down there. 74 degrees in Albuquerque, 65 in Las Vegas. Behind this low, drawing down a lot of cool air from the north behind the low itself, and creating this cold front, which gave 69 to LA today for their high, and quite a bit of rain too. 78 degrees down in Tucson, 62 up in Boise. I won't say girlsy. Oh, I said it. Shame on me. Anyway, we have 53 and thunderstorms out in Billings. That's quite a low temperature to have a thunderstorm, but they do have one right now. For their high was 53 today, 75 in Seattle, Tacoma, and farther east, 16, the nation's official low this morning. At Aspen Springs, Colorado, the nation's high yesterday was 106 down at Falcon Lake on the Rio Grande down in South Texas. Farther to the east, 93 at Fort Myers today. And for all the former Twin Cities people who live down in Fort Myers, hi. We also have 91 degrees in Atlanta, 78 with a thunderstorm in Pittsburgh, 73 in Detroit, and with shower activity, 75 in DC. And we also have 67 under clear skies in Boston, clear also in New York, thanks to high pressure, which is off the East Coast, and the thunderstorm activity from in Pittsburgh and some of the other cities to the west, Columbus and Morgantown, West Virginia. We're having all this override of the warm air hitting the colder air at the surface, thanks to this high. So it's really a mixed bag as far as the temperatures and all the humidity and the rain. This forecast is all wet. Well, we knew that. Anyway, 86 degrees out in Memphis and 90 degrees today in New Orleans for their high. We have highs tomorrow of 59 degrees in Bismarck, 53 at Rapid City, and that's quite a temperature change because their high today so far has been 40 degrees. So with all that snow off to the west in the Black Hills. 72 in Des Moines, 63 tomorrow in Alexandria, 67 in Rochester, Minnesota, and 73 in Madison, Wisconsin. 58 degrees is the current temperature. The barometer is rising at 29.59 inches of mercury, very low, low pressure, and humidity at 64%. Winds out of the south at 18 miles an hour. The sky is mostly cloudy with some showers. The extended forecast through next Tuesday, including the Memorial Day weekend, half dry, half wet. We're going to have a really mixed bag of dry and wet, and temperatures just about normal for this time of the year. The forecast for tomorrow in the Twin Cities is partly sunny with rain again later in the day. What else is new? Low in the morning, tomorrow morning will be 49 degrees, a high 66. Precipitation chance 30%, winds west at 8 to 13 miles an hour. Sunrise will be at 5:35 tomorrow morning and will set tomorrow evening at 8:44. Right now, a very special retro memory.
Wait a minute.
Nice, very nice. We get 76 degrees here with partly cloudy weather, and all cloudy. Sunny, forgive me, that's sunny. But the little thing with the hi, Bob.
Aren't you?
Jack Jones? Yes.
That's what I thought.
76 and 84 down here. You're right, but 106 in Green Bay, which is rather intriguing.
No, that's a lie. You made that up.
It was in somebody's basement.
Thanks to Robert Goulet, who became such a great friend, and that, of course, was in Detroit when we were doing the weather over there. And there will be much more of Robert in future programs and many other the wonderful people who were so nice to me. Please have a wonderful week and especially a respectful Memorial Day weekend. Bye for now. See you next week.